Thank you so much for having us. The Levitt Shell, as many of you know, hopefully many of you come to the Levitt Shell, is first and foremost a community building project. Last Friday night, a little girl named Thea Hoffman turned 4 years old, and when her mom asked where she wanted to celebrate her birthday, anywhere in Memphis, she had her choice. She chose the Levitt Shell. And her mom explained that every night her children ask, "Mom, is this a shell night?" And I think that's a pretty common story among many families in Memphis. In just 5 years, the Levitt Shell has become a staple of our cultural and community life in Memphis. With 50 free concerts every single year, there are no tickets to buy, there's no admission price, you can pack up the entire family, there's no extra charge. It takes over $500,000 a year to do what we do with just 3 staff members at the Levitt Shell. So where does that money come from? It comes from local donors. It comes from our Memphis community. Donors who send in their checks, who support the Levitt Shell throughout the year, audience members who put their dollar bills and their loose change into those donation buckets that our volunteers walk around with at every concert. Local businesses who sponsor our events, foundations who award grants, and our one ticketed event of the year to help support the free concerts, the Stars at the Shell Benefit Concert, coming up October the 12th, by the way. This summer, we presented an 8-piece Indian funk band from New York City. Nobody in Memphis had ever heard of this band before. Why would they? They'd never been to Memphis. They probably would never have come to Memphis. But over 3,000 people showed up for this concert, and the reason why is because the Levitt Shell concerts are consistently good experiences for all of us and our families. Many of the people who showed up were from the Indian community, many people who had never been to the Shell before, but that's not all. We also had people from all other communities and neighborhoods throughout Memphis. Everybody became a part of this common village at the Levitt Shell through the movement and the spirit of the music. The cost of that concert was a little over $7,000. Thanks to donors like Peter and Mary Lee Formanak, who sponsored the event for $5,000, and the donations that we raised on the lawn that night of a little over $1,200, we almost reached that $7,000. So as you can see, with this kind of support from our donors and our grants, without that support, and grants like Give 365, these kinds of events that bring us all together as one common Memphis community, it would be impossible to present all of these concerts. Supporting the Levitt Shell is an investment in our quality of life in Memphis. We're asking you to invest $10,000 for the 50 free concerts. With this, we will bring you 50 free family-friendly events. That's a pretty great return on your investment. So thank you so much for considering us. Thank you so much for having us.